The other thing that we have happening in September is Belinda and the 12 Archangels are going to be teaching an incredible webinar. This is also going to be live, but the replay will work just as well if you cannot attend the live event. And this is called Energy and Money. The 12 Archangels reveal the truth about how to live in abundance, how to live in, well, that true wealth that they like to talk about, which is happiness, freedom, good health, loving relationship, and having the money that you need. And the reason that we're going to teach this webinar is, and I just need to say this, that when the 12 Archangels have me teach something, I'm channeling. That's Belinda's job. And sometimes the tools are similar in between the courses that they teach, because they love to work with what they call the singing rays of the central sun, which are the colors and the energies of your chakras to facilitate healing. But their tools are always very focused and quite different. And they want us to experience results. So the point I'm trying to make is, if you don't know, I just released a book that I channeled for the 12 Archangels called Angel Abundance, Revelations on True Wealth from the 12 Archangels. And they do talk about the law of energy in their book, and they talk about money. But this webinar is about putting two essential things together to help with both energy and money. What we may not understand is that if the vibration of our energy is not where we need it to be to receive from source, that can slow down receiving money. But also, here's another thing. So we're going to learn a lot about that, but money has its own vibration because it can be loaded with fear. And so if we're so plugged into money and not going for that big picture of overall happiness and freedom and quality of life, we're just obsessing. Where's the money? Where's the money? Or you can substitute money for where's the partner, or, you know, where's the opportunity, or where's the new house? Well, if you get so plugged in to what you want, but especially money, because money can be so saturated with fear, then you pull your entire vibration down. And that can cause, as my friend Deborah has taught me, I love this term, a train smash. And this is another favorite expression of hers, a massive train smash. So, and that's what can happen. And so in energy and money, we're going to teach you how to absolutely eradicate train smashes, whether it's your energy, whether it's your money, or whatever it is that you are asking to receive from source. Basically, what's missing or what's lacking. So your energy has everything to do with that. And that's what we're going to focus on. Now, I have been teaching with the 12 Archangels for as long as I've been channeling them. They started me off teaching a class. Now, back then we didn't have the internet. That's how old I am. So, but we would call it a webinar. And that was over 30 years ago. So I'd like to just validate for everyone that the tuition for this webinar is half of what it's ever been. And so that's $99. And it's going to be about 2 hours long. Angels don't tell time, so it could run over a little bit. You're also going to have the opportunity to ask your questions. I would love for you to stick with the topic. It's a very big kind of universal topic, energy and money. And you'll be able to put that right into the Zoom chat. And again, if you can't come to the live event, you just email me the question and I will channel the answer for you. As long, again, as I have permission. Belinda works with the 12 archangels. That's what they're going to say. But if you ask my ego, I'm going to say I work for them. But it's definitely a collaboration. I have to have your higher self's permission, and I have to have the angel's blessing before they're going to tell me the answer. And that's pretty much how that works. Now, this webinar is the live event is September the 24th at 3 p.m. Eastern time. That's New York City. You know, the thing, because I live in the States and Deborah lives on the other side of the world in New Zealand, and sometimes she lives in Australia. If you ask a New Yorker, they're going to tell you the only time zone that exists in the world is Eastern time, because that's where New York City is. So it does make it a little bit easier. So please check your clock with that. We always try to give as many time zones as possible. But again, that's September the 24th, 3 p.m. Eastern time via Zoom. You can't make it. You're going to receive access to the replay. And the other thing about the webinar, I almost forgot, is that as soon as you sign up, you have a gift, which is a healing treatment meditation that I've channeled from the angels that already starts to work on your energy. It already starts to help make room inside of you for more love and create healthier force field, stronger force field around you to protect you from good old negativity and fear. So as soon as you sign up, that gift is yours. And it's powerful. It works. That I can guarantee. September 24th. Would love to see you there. So, Deborah, have I missed anything? Those are the two events that are like so on my brain that I wanted to talk about.
No, and I just wanted to say about energy and money. I think that was one of the most important lessons that I learned when you and I first started speaking. Because like you, before you learned from the 12 archangels, we would give everything for no exchange. And I think that was a massive gift lesson for me, where I learned that there had to be an equal exchange when you're giving away in order for things to flow. And so that's why I'm so excited about the webinar Energy and Money, because a lot of people believe, you know, when you come from a good place and you naturally have a good, kind heart, you want to assist everyone. But because you don't understand the importance of that fair exchange, of exchanging something for money, the energy exchange, and that we often make mistakes, and we don't, like Deborah likes to say, understand, because you need to understand or understand from your heart. You don't get it, that it's a simple practice of that equal exchange that allows things to start flowing. And so it's really, really important that we learn that. And this webinar is going to teach you that. It was the biggest thing that Deborah had to learn in order for things to flow more naturally and beautifully.
It's very true. It's very true. And you come from, again, a Christian background, where very often in any of the major religions of the world, we are indoctrinated to believe that spiritual people are only supposed to give, and that somehow God will provide for us, and Source does provide for us. But it can be a painful lesson to learn that when we only give and we only sacrifice, and then we don't stop and ask, is my giving interfering with that person's soul, right? The soul needs to be the driver of each and every person's train. right? The soul has to be in charge. And when we jump in there to rescue, to save, Belinda is an A+ people pleaser, I'll tell you that, and peacemaker. And we jump in there and we sacrifice ourselves. And then the universe gives us an energetic pushback. Whoa,
Yeah.
Nellie, what do you think you're doing?
Yes.
And that comes with some hard knock lessons and can create some massive train smashes. Just that alone